for is like more like general game plan stuff, not necessarily like character specific, even though I would like to hear some of that from you as a Falco player. But I think
Yeah.
I know like generally like what to do in matchups. I think just my general approach to like neutral and stuff like, across the board is just kind of shitty.
Awesome. Okay, for sure. So would you say you want this lesson to be more about just like developing a game plan like in tournament, or do you think like what do you like? Do you have any questions that you want to like, or anything you want to like add for me to look at, like so I can like look out for
Um,
something while watching the VOD, or
I guess like just big picture neutral stuff. Like, am I holding forward too much? Am I not like
mm-hmm.
that sort of thing? I think.
Okay.
Like, I think my approach to how I try to get openings and how I respond to my opponents fucking up is just bad.
Okay, for sure. Okay, well, we'll look at the VOD and then we'll see.
And then yeah, and then any like specific like matchup stuff since this is the bird would also be appreciated, I guess.
Yeah, awesome, for sure. I can do that. All right, let's see. Okay, so I think an important aspect of Melee that people forget about is to look at the percents. And what I mean by that is you want to judge your first few interactions based off of your percent, right?
Got it.
So, for example, if I'm gonna fair someone, you have to understand that depending on the percent, what could be the risk reward for that, right? So
Right.
as a Falco main, if I were to nair at you or dare at you at 0%, I probably wouldn't be able to combo with Shine, right? Just because you're at such a low percent. So maybe
Uh-huh.
as the Falco player here, I'll be looking to shoot lasers, maybe find grabs until I can get you to that 20 to 30ish percent. And then maybe I can start getting like my full damage kind of stuff.
Okay.
I don't think you can see my. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay, awesome. Okay. Um, so yeah, that's how I feel as the Falco player in this spot, and I'd imagine as a Sheik player, it's kind of the similar thing.
It's pretty huge
Uh,
for a Sheik, yeah, because
but the thing
if you
is, like, yeah, like you said, it's like her whole like for like 0 to like 40 to 50, you're kind of like playing a really scary risk reward because of crouch cancel, right?
yeah.
So
I don't think back air knocks down until like 20 something.
right, it's important to keep those in mind when you're like deciding to interact or deciding to pick decisions at like a base level, right? When you're just trying to catch your footing. So we'll see how you start this off. I think this is fine. This is good. Just play the platform because Falco wouldn't be able to really get a hard punish on you unless he were to like hard read you with like a jump shine or something. So
Yeah.
it's good to play the platforms like this. Oh, very good.
I
Mistech
just fucked that
phase,
up.
that's fine. Okay. So is this Nair to just like maybe catch him going in after one of his lasers, or?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm not sure why I did that.
It looks like that, but
Maybe I expect him to try to dare in, but I don't even know if that would have worked.
yeah, I think it's fine, but I still think that it's a good idea to play the platform here because he's sitting under side plat and he's not really that last time when you were sitting on side plat, he didn't really do much to like scare you off of it. So like let's see what happened last time you were on side plat. Laser, laser, and the cool thing about side plat is like again, you don't have to deal with grounded lasers, right? He would have to jump up to hit you with
Yeah,
lasers.
that's why I like going to platforms.
Yeah, so
Is because like don't have to deal with lasers.
so he shoots the first two lasers, they don't do anything. And then this up air doesn't get anything. And you could have back aired here, but it's fine. I mean, it's not really about like what you get here. It's more about like how hard it was for him to deal with you being on the platform there. So I like personally like when I play Sheiks like in SoCal like Eli or Michael, they like play the platform game really well, like off like weight dash off back airs or like shield drop aerials, right? So like here, like you could have. Oh, you did run a back air there, right? So like you
Yeah,
want
I just traded.
yeah, you won that trade, right? So like playing the platforms like that is really good because like we said before, when we're looking to play towards percents, you didn't get hit at all for this hit, right? And you're just inching him closer to that percent where you want him at, right? So it's good to play the platforms like that against Falco, in my opinion, because just because generally the interactions will be a little more in your favor. Very good wave dash back. I really like the wave dash back. I think as Sheik, if you want to beat Falco running at you like that, it's good to do more like in play stuff, like wave dash in place, or like, wave dash back up tilt, wave dash back, shield, wave dash back, up tilt if you think he's gonna like full hop on above you and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's good. This wave dash back is really good. Again, we go to the platforms. Then you kind of give it up, right? I would prefer like you stay on the platform for a little longer, maybe mix up his timing a bit. Don't go on the first tempo always, right? You want to sit on the platform a little bit. You can even go to top platform if you want. Like, you just want to take your time here. Because he hasn't done anything to make you be like, okay, I need to get off the platform, right?
Yeah.
So like here, you could just stay on the platform and he has to deal with you. You don't have to deal with him here. So it's important to because as Falco, if I have the Sheik like approaching me in these ways where he's like jumping off platforms and stuff, it's like that's kind of what I want her to do. And as
Yeah.
Falco, when a Sheik is like really strong on the platform, it's like damn, it's really hard because Falco can deal with it, but he has to find a way to do it. It's pretty difficult for him to deal with it. And I'm not sure if like Intensity will know how to do it because we haven't seen him do it yet. So I think judging off what has happened so far in these first few interactions, he hasn't dealt with the platform correctly. So you should still play it a little longer and just get a feel for it.
What is playing the platform correctly look like for him?
I think it would be staying in a spot where you can like I would say like staying on the center of the stage and then looking to punish like because if he was center right here instead of here and you did this, if I was him, I would have been under here and I would have up tilted you for doing this.
Yeah.
Um, and then also he might like take control of top plat because if he takes control of top plat, it's a little different, right? If you're on
Yeah.
side plat and he's on top plat, it might be a little scarier for you. So more so like I would say like it's not necessarily directly dealing with like the side plat. Like there isn't something that you could like as Falco you can directly hit Sheik for being on the side plat. It's more so Falco wants to put himself in a spot where he can threaten Sheik so that he can like make her change the neutral a little bit, right?
Hmm.
Because if he's like, again, like if he's here or if he's top plat, the new, the neutral is, or the situation changes a lot, right? So I would, and both times he hasn't done that. He ran under like once, but you hit him for doing that, right? So he hasn't really all he's shown so far is like laser in place and then run under the platform. Good roll. Oh, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, just mistake. See, like there. Could you go back a second, like to that fair I do?
Mm,
Like, I think I do this kind of dumb shit a lot, where like I try too quickly to like get back in the game. Like, what me and Kavan talked about this a lot. Like, I don't wait my turn a lot. Is what I feel
like
like.
this jump fair right here, or?
Yeah, this is so stupid. What am I doing? I feel like I should just retreat
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I actually agree.
I
Yeah,
think I'm bad at like waiting my turn. It's like not my turn there, and I still
yeah,
try to force the issue anyway.
yeah, you can't just access like you can't just spend your resource like that when you're at like 70 because like if he was like ready for that, like he could have punished you for jumping here.
Oh yeah, and then
So
I'm dead. And
yeah,
what best case scenario? I like what fair him to this side plat and can't get to him.
yeah. So like when you're getting hit, let's see, like maybe you could have DI'd a little differently, or you just didn't. You definitely did not have to jump here, right? So pretty self-explanatory. So we'll see it up throw.
Yeah, what is
And
that?
okay, so do you know how to DI the Falco up throw, by the way?
No.
Okay, so you wanna don't DI the throw, just SDI the lasers.
Okay.
So when he throws you, um, what I do usually is I SDI up and away. So like I'll put my controller to the corner notch, and then I'll kind of like wiggle it left and right and get the SDI up and away. And then Falco should not be able to get a follow up on you. So you shouldn't be scared if Falco throws you here.
I'm
Just
not. I'm. I don't care if Falco grabs me personally.
yeah. So here like yeah, you just should not have jumped. He could not do it. I get like, and you didn't DI this like perfectly. Like he might have been able to fair you here, but like if you SCI'd up and away, like you could have just like dropped back down here on into the corner on the
Yeah, or even
ledge.
grab ledge. Yeah.
Yeah, so like try not to. It's easy to feel like um you need to do something when you get hit, But
Yeah,
like
that's
there's
my problem. Yeah.
yeah, there's like 7 minutes. There's 4 stocks left. Like you're chilling. Like you don't gotta. I feel that way too though sometimes, right? Sometimes you get hit by a big combo and you're like, like I need something now. You know what I mean? Or else it's gonna.
Also, if you're hitting them, they're not hitting you.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah. So you just have to understand that when you lose it, when you lose neutral and you're getting comboed, you just gotta wait. It is what it is. But if you try to force like the situation or force the issue, then it'll only go worse for you, right? So like
yeah, I
this,
mean, if he F smashed there, I was dead
yeah, this
probably.
could have gone this could have gone so much worse for you. Like he maybe could have nared you here, he could have F smashed like you said, he could have up tilted, but luckily nothing happened. But yeah, I would say just try to chill out a little more when you're getting hit. Just think about how you can get out of these combos. Like off that up there, like he shouldn't be able to get anything here. So just remember to Falco up there and make sure you SCI it up and away. Because he realistically can't get anything if you SCI up and away. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like both times you've dealt with lasers, you kind of just have run up shielded them, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna come in, because he sees you shielding. So I think you should learn some strategies to do versus just Falco coming in. So like instead of just like shielding the lasers, like think more about like how you can intercept him after his lasers. So maybe instead of just shielding the laser here, maybe you could take one and then you could F tilt him, maybe clip him instead of just holding shield here. Because both times you've held shield, so this time finally he bites on it and then now you're in like a shield pressure situation. So think more about being a little more productive when dealing with lasers, I guess is a good way to put it. Like it doesn't even have to be like a move in place, right? Because I don't know exactly the best things to do with Sheik, in terms of like taking laser, but you definitely don't want to have shield as your default, right?
Right.
Instead, like again, you could go to side flight here, right? And he'd have to deal with you again. So I think playing side plat to your advantage is pretty important. Now at 70%, it might be a little different because if he clips you with like an up air or like a back air, he might get more off of it. But I still think that like you could just negate the laser issue just by going to side plat. You know what I mean? Because he just don't have to deal with laser up there. He'd have to go up here, and if he's up here, then you can drop down safely. We want to play here. We want to play on the ground. When it's in your favor, right? If we're here and he's shooting lasers, then it's like pretty fucking hard for you to get in.
Right.
So try to be more crafty with your movement, I would say, and like try to make it hard for him. Don't just give up the interaction by just shielding this, because you're just kind of fucked here. Unless you get a narrow shield. You can narrow shield this maybe, but again, it's pretty hard. He does pretty safe pressure. Good rollout though. Good rollout. Again, we see now he uses the side plat, and you see how like it just did not go in your favor, right? Like he
Yeah.
sits on side plat, you run under him, and you just get hit for it, right? And that's what makes side plat so good, because like if someone runs at you, like you have so many options. Like you can intercept it like he did. You can go to top plat. Like if you're Falco, you can shield drop shine. If you're Sheik, you can shield drop aerial. Like the platform is just really nice. In this matchup, I think too, as Sheik, it's just fucking amazing. I'll probably reiterate that plenty of times throughout the lesson
Yeah.
just because I think it's so good. Nice try. I think you like missed your boost grab. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, a little greedy, I would say. But I think I like the way you played this a lot. You used the platform well, you got a hit off your needle. This was very Eli-esque, I want to say. I feel like Eli would do something like this. But I think the dash check was greedy. I want to see what maybe we could have changed instead of doing that dash check. So like
Probably
here,
just grab.
so very good retreat to side plat. And this time you needle, so he wasn't ready for that. Get that fair.
It is not enough time to grab
I
either.
don't
I
think you can
mean,
get a grab here, but I do think that you've got him in a really good spot here, right?
yeah.
So if he okay, so he's shielded. Oh, did I already pass it? Fuck. It's pretty fucking hard to go back and forth
You
with.
could use arrow keys. It's a little
Oh yeah,
easier.
true. Let me plug in my other keyboard because I have a half keyboard that doesn't have arrow keys on it.
Doesn't have arrow. I have a keyboard too. Has arrow keys. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a
You could
really
also
cool one.
do. I think you could also do J and K or J and L maybe.
All right. Should be fine.
Yeah, J is 10 seconds back. L is 10 seconds forward.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. We're learning here. I'm learning too. Alright, so here I would probably space a fair on his shield just because you have him in the corner here. He has to make a decision by either rolling or full hopping, right? Because Falco's really bad in
Right.
the corner. His options are limited. If he dares at you, it's pretty easy for you to just like shield grab it. You have all the space to dash away from that dare if he does it. He can laser, but like again, you're close enough for him to be like scared to laser if you. So breaking down, I think another aspect that you can, in terms of like developing your game plan, is depending on the stage. Like you don't have to do this in game because it's pretty hard, but like I think you said something about like you're having trouble look like understanding what to look out for in VODs. I would say think about like options that come out in these spots, right? So as a
Okay.
Falco player, when I'm in the corner, I'm thinking about either roll, full hop, or side plat or attack, right? Those are my options. And then let's think about like what makes those options good and what makes those options bad. So I think easily Dare is the worst option out of those, because you have all the stage to dash back on. So it's pretty scary for Falco to Dare here because you can usually just get dash chance grabbed. You can go to side plat, which is pretty good for Falco, but like if you're Sheik, you can kind of just stay in center. And then yeah, if you just hold shield, then he's kind of screwed. He'd probably have to roll, and then yeah, it's just a pretty scary spot for him. So by breaking down those options, you can make kind of like I guess how you want to establish your pressure here. If you want to fair him and then look out for a roll, if you want to fair him and then maybe hard read the side plat, or if you want to like hard read his full hop, like just think about what he could do here and what he might do
Hmm.
because it's important to like break down those options as when you're like looking at VODs like this. So and most of the time Falco's at this level will roll, which is I'm pretty sure what he did. He rolled, yeah. He shielded and he rolled. If you just did like a regular fair, you might have been able to react to the roll. But in general, like I think doing a space fair there, really really good. Just having Falco in the corner, because like again we talked about risk rewards. If he blocks it, whatever. If he gets hit by it, he probably dies. So
Yeah, he's almost definitely dead.
yeah, so having him in the corner there was good for you. Good up tilt. Oh, fortunate. Mm. Um, did you just mess up here? Do you know why you did this back here?
I think I was hoping to get a little more drift out of it and catch him.
Mm. So at this percent, in terms of just like getting the most value out of things, off this tech chase you should be looking to dash attack,
Mm.
or if he or read it like a get up attack, but you should be looking to dash attack him here because he's at that perfect percent. Pop him up, hit him with a move, and get him off stage. That's all you want to think about here. So I assume you messed up, but I still think you should just back here or dash attack tech chase instead
I
of
see.
doing back here, just because the value at this percent is high for the dash attack. You'll get more out of it, so I think it's better to do that. Also, I think you should call him out a little more when he does these aerials, because he's in a decent amount of lag after this back here. It's like here, he back airs. You could definitely dash attack him here.
Yeah, dash attack it, yeah.
So, but I mean, it's easy to say that you could have done that, but it's important to just remember that that's an option you can do after Falco whiffs an aerial, because um, Falco's like scared of Sheik. Like he does not want to get hit by like he doesn't want to get grabbed or he doesn't want to get hit by like a dash attack or anything. So most of the time when they like whiff, you'll see like most like low level Falcos will just dash away and try to laser. But if you dash attack him, even if he gets here, like you're gonna go on like you're fast enough to go under him here. So like his laser, you'll hit him before his laser hits you. So think about overshooting on Falco with your dash attack. Depending on what he did, and what he did there was like really he whiffed the back air. And think about like what a Falco might do if he whiffs a back air. Probably gonna dash back and like try to establish
Yeah.
another laser interaction. So I think overshooting with dash attack, not a bad idea. Just make sure you are at the very least you are thinking about why you're doing like think about why you did it and why it could work. And even if it doesn't work, you'll be able to tell yourself, well, if he did what I wanted him to do or what I thought he would do, he would have gotten hit. So
Right.
it's important not to think about like every missed every missed like dash attack or missed move that you try to do. It's not always bad. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't hit,
Yeah.
it's just that's just how the game works. Sometimes it doesn't work. So um, be more, I guess, willing to like call things out or like play more interactions based on like what you think could happen. Because I feel like so far in this set, like so far, like he's kind of just been playing the laser game, and then you're kind of just like you shield it, and then you kind of just like eventually like press a move, and then he's just kind of you guys are just feeling each other out, but he's winning that war
Yeah,
in a
I'm also
sense.
dropping like pretty important
Yeah,
stuff.
you're dropping combos, which is unfortunate, but you gotta make it more scared, I think. Yeah, again, we see that same nair you did earlier. I just don't think it's worth it.
I don't know why I was doing that. I don't typically do that.
Yeah, it might just be um like maybe he could have dared you here, but like again, I think you need to just call him out. Like call him out with a dash check instead of trying to read him going in, because he hasn't been going in on you.
That's true,
He
yeah.
hasn't really aerialed at you once.
Not
Jump.
really, no.
So if you just call him out, then he'll feel. If you called him out, he would feel more like, I guess, pressure to do something. Like here, instead of like going to side plat, he's kind of just been dash dancing in the corner. It's like, all right, now I'm gonna like boost grab you, or I'm gonna dash attack, right? Because just because like this is kind of how the neutral has been going so far. He's kind of just playing this like side plat, underside plat, like not really in center but underside plat corner game, and then you're kind of like just slowly kind of giving it to him by doing that nair, right? You kind of just gave it to him, so that's kind of I guess that's what's been happening. If you want me to like clarify the neutral in this game at least specifically.
Right.
And again, going for dash attack 50% is really nice too, because if you get it, like you're gonna get a big reward. So I'm not saying like just willy nilly dash attack, but definitely you gotta establish that you will hit him
Right.
if he's just gonna sit there dash dance and laser. You have to establish that you're gonna hit him for doing that, so that the next layer of the neutral will play out, right?
Yeah, that option has to be afraid of it.
Exactly. That's pretty good. Yeah, that was really good. I like that. You finally maybe that nair you're doing, it can be replaced with just be doing with doing this fair. This was actually amazing. Holy shit. That was really good. You jumped over the laser. Maybe the laser was shot a little low, but like it was good that you finally decided to interact with the laser in a different way rather than
Yeah.
because all you've
And
done so
it clearly
far,
worked.
yeah, it worked. All you've done so far is shield and then the nair that we kept seeing that just whiffed and then you would hit him for it. Also, generally, I think fair is just better because you're in less lag. The nair's like it lasts really long. It's really easy to whiff punish. But the fair, like maybe you can get your shield out if you miss, or you can roll out. Like I think in general, fair is really good in terms of like just throwing it out here like you did. Oh, I think you can needle here after this fair, because just based off like the angle he got hit at. Like if I'm Falco here, I'm like, oh my god, I need to jump back up. Like I need to jump back up.
Yeah.
So
I
like
don't know if it would have reached, maybe.
um
And I
maybe
definitely think I would have gone over
m-
him, even
m-
if it does go that far.
maybe
But
not.
it's not a bad idea. It
Yeah,
doesn't hurt.
maybe not, but there's just nothing else you can do here. So like on the
Yeah.
off chance that he does like a high side B, or maybe this is high enough for you to needle, I would just do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Just because like, why not? Like
There's nothing else I can do.
yeah, not much else you can do here. So yeah. Oh, nice try. Oh, again, we see the same spot here where you have him in the corner. Um, like right here, you should fair him and pressure him with like fair jab or like run up grab. Make him scared. Make him feel scared in the corner. Don't just give him the out every time. Is he gonna roll again? This time he goes to side play, right?
Mm.
But if you faired him, like his timing would have been a little different. He might have been more scared if you faired him. He might have just like rolled away, right? And that's kind of and that's like part of the conditioning of Falco in the corner. You condition him to roll by like hitting his shield and threatening that you will just grab him if you just hold shield in the corner, right? And
Yeah.
maybe like you can use that to condition him to do other options out of the corner and then punish accordingly. You can start calling out those options. I think you did the same thing here you were talking about where you kind of
Yeah. I'm just. What am I doing?
yeah, you got hit and then you're like
Like,
ah!
you
You're
also
like
jump too. Like,
yeah.
why?
You're like oh, I got hit and you're like oh, I need to hit you back.
So let me try to jump and hit him with a forward-facing back air.
Yeah, like when you get dash attack
Genius.
here, like you can just sit on side plat, you're chilling.
Yeah.
But also,
What is this? Oh my god. Maybe I thought. I think there I was hoping you would try to go to plat, but
yeah,
still.
if you fair here, you might be able to hit him. But yeah, I think in general, like we just saw the same thing where you're kind of just getting hit, and then you're like, um, kind of scrambling a little bit. You're like, ah, I need to get a hit really badly. I need to get a hit. So definitely think more about I guess like keeping your cool when you're getting hit and like staying, understand like the situation of where you got hit. So like you got dash attacked. So you got dash attacked at like 40, right? And there's like it's like not much Falco can do to like
Yeah.
to hit you here to combo
Nothing
you.
really changed.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, he
So
took center,
yeah, he
and
took
I took
center.
like 10%, 20 or 20% damage, maybe. That's
Right.
it. Like
The
nothing's changed.
the important part is that like if you were to just sit inside plat, like we'd just be back in neutral again. But
Yeah, exactly.
instead you did the double jump and he hits you for it. So and I get it's like desperation, you're down a stock, but we want to take our time as Sheik because
Yeah.
if we force it, then we're playing into Falco's game by doing that by forcing the issue. You got to make him deal with you more. I'd say. Oh, very nice, very good. Oh, nice try. I thought this was really nice platform play.
Yeah, I love doing this. This is like my favorite thing to do.
I like this a lot. It's hard for Falco to deal with, right? Space this back here. You could have maybe F tilted him after doing
Oh
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have a lot of different things you could have done there, but like that was a really good option that you did. You see how like as soon
I
as
feel like I hit the gas when I shouldn't, and I hit the brakes when I'm in a winning position. I feel like I literally have it backwards.
yeah, I think I agree too, because like times where you have Falco in the corner, you don't really do much out of it, and then like when you're in the corner, like here, like you do a really good like wave land off like back here, and I'm like, holy shit, that was fucking insane. Also, remember what we said about like hitting Falco's shield? Do you see how like as soon as you back air to shield, his immediate knee jerk was to jump out of it, right?
Yeah.
So back air, he jumps out immediately. So you see how like hitting Falco's shield it makes him kind of scared. Um, we should think about that more when you're like when you have Falco blocking like that.
And I think there I kind of do the corner pressure correctly for
Yeah,
once.
I think you did. I kind of missed it. Let's see.
Like that, now I do exactly what you said, and it kills him, obviously.
Exactly right. And then he jumped out of it. You jabbed him. Boom, down smash. So make Falco play those mix-ups more in the corner. When you got him in the corner and he's gonna shield, make him either like instantly roll and then like now you know that like he can instantly roll. Maybe I can read it next time. But make him feel like he's got to do something. Don't let him just like shield and then take his time, and then like slowly roll out or slowly get to the side plat. Um, you want to make sure that you're like pressuring him, because that's a very advantageous state for you to have him in the corner like that at Sheik. Because Sheik, what Sheik is so good at is she's got like really really fast moves that she can like auto cancel. Like her fair, you can auto cancel it. She can kind of just like smack at you over and over and over again until like you know what I mean. She gets like an edge guard or something. But like having him in the corner, she's just got buttons that she can harass Falco with, like her fair, her jab, and just like make Falco like kind of fluster like we've seen you doing, like when you do those double jumps. Maybe we can
Mm.
get Falco to do those same ones by like pressuring him in the corner, I guess.
Ugh.
Yeah, just take your time on the plat a little more, I think. I feel like as soon as he gets close to you on the side plat, you're like, ah, like I need to do something. But it's like, nah, like imagine if you just did the same thing where you just you run off the side plat, back to center. It's like, boom, you're in center, baby. Like you don't gotta worry about Falco at all. But instead, you're like, oh, he's here. Like let me try to hit him, and then you get hit for it. So, I think a good way to think about the side plat is it's not always to get a hit. It's to like make Falco, I guess, come to you a little more, and then like you don't always have to hit him for that. Like you can just take center here, and then go back to playing neutral. Now you have center. I guess just take your time on the plats more. I feel like as soon as he gets close to you, you just you kind of panic a little bit. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm scared.
That was crazy. Ugh, I
Okay.
just fuck up.
Yeah, so now this is what I mean by like playing the like how I would play the side plat. Like this time he's kind of over you. Like playing in the corner, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna play center and I'm gonna poke at you for I'm gonna make you feel scared to be on the side plat." But even then, I still feel like you can just like shield drop and land and then back on the ground. But this is kind of what when you ask like what is like playing the side plat correctly, I would say doing something like this is pretty good just because it forces you to do something off the side plat. So this is the first time he's like dealt with it correctly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. He hits you for it. But I just like back to like the dash tag. I feel like I haven't seen you go for like a boost grab or something like that. Just to put the fear in him a little bit, make him establish that you can hit him for just sitting in the corner. There, right. You gotta after you get this fair, like let's see it again. Here, like as soon as we get here, like you could grab him, you can fair him again. Like you could maybe he shields here. Yep, he shielded.
And
So
well,
like
what am I running away from?
yeah, like you're running away from your money spot, right? Like you got Falco, you're right next to Falco. Like he can't laser, he can't do anything. Like he's in a bad spot, right? So once you get there, you want to make sure you're making the most of it. You want to try and like grab him or do that pressure again. I would just grab him here because like the fuck is Falco gonna do here?
Yeah, that's true.
So
I guess I'm afraid to shine.
hmm like just like a raw shine or like a shine out of shield.
Yeah, shine a shield or
Um,
just well,
yeah,
maybe I don't know.
you can still just grab him though, right? So
Yeah,
it's fine. I think just grab him. Just think about grabbing him more when he's in the corner because he can't really run away from you. And just like don't give up the corner like that. Make him roll out or something.
yeah,
Don't just give it to him.
that's a big problem.
I think here you could do more like fairs in place. So like jump back fair maybe. Like it looked like you tried to do it, but you're a little slow. There, like you could boost grab him here. Because he's playing the same tempo where he's just playing underside plat, and then he'll laser until you get close to him. He shields.
Yep, and the air finally worked.
Yep, and then there you finally did. Oh, it actually did work. You're right. But I still think this is an issue that like he's kind of just been able to play this like laser game
Yeah,
here,
definitely.
like just kind of no fear at all. No like you just haven't established anything for him to not to feel like he needs to stop doing this. And then also like you're not doing the best job of like when he does come in. So like eventually like when nothing happens like that, you just give him the corner. Like again, you just shield the laser. But this time you're a little more quicker out of it, so that's good. But I still think the neutral played pretty much exactly the same here. It's like laser, laser, sitting in the corner, and then you're kind of just like chilling back. You're like, all right, fuck that. But like you're down a stock, and we've seen him play this so many times where he just laser, laser, shield, laser, laser in the corner, just playing in the corner. So you gotta pick up on that and get your reward off of it. I guess another thing I want to say is like I think you said something about like game plans, right? You want to think about like what she gets off Falco that like is huge for her, right? Or like what you need. And
Uh,
like you want grabs, you want dash attacks, so like think of like how you can get those options more because those are your big at a like base level, like that's how you win. You get at like a low level, a base level of melee, it's just like uh get what your character needs, get the combos, get the edge guards, and then efficiently like execute those things. And you haven't really gone for like a dash attack or like a boost grab at all yet.
yeah,
Nothing that like gets you reward. You're kind of just like poking at him, and then he's kind of just playing the neutral, and then eventually he finds his shine or whatever. Because it is easier for Falco to game plan, right? Because he has lasers and he wants to get his shine. So you need to think about more about like how you get your big rewards. Like how can I grab him? How can I dash attack him? How can I get meaningful hits, right? Nice. Good dash attack. Very good. Good whiff punish. Um, this has got to be a conversion here. Obviously,
yeah,
you missed
yeah.
it, but
I just fucked
uh,
it.
uh like do you know why you're like jumping here? Because this is the second time where like you get like a knockdown and you kind of just jump up and kind of do nothing with it.
I have no idea. I think I'm hoping to get back air out of it, but I mean, normally I know that I'm just supposed to fucking tech chase it. Maybe I just didn't believe in my tech chasing that day. I don't know.
Okay, for sure. We'll just say it's like a tech flub then, but
No, yeah, I know not to do that. We don't
yeah,
have to spend too much time on that.
yeah. It's just unfortunate. Missed tech chase. Just dead here.
I wish he'd back air me so I can arms attack. He always goes for the shine. I love when Falcons try to back air that.
I think when you're in center, you should aerial more, but not just like the nair you're doing. I guess I can pull up my melee right now actually, just to give an example.
Okay.
Let's see. Change windows, dolphin. All right, can you see that?
Yeah.
When I'm in center as Sheik, what I like to do is just kind of do these kind of aerials. So like you should backflip more. It's a nice moving option you have, and just doing aerials like this rather than kind of like full hop. I just feel like you're really slow whenever like he does run at you, and like I feel like you're never ready for your aerial. Like Sheik's a really fast character, so like in terms of something to practice, like you could do these fairs like this, these auto cancel fairs,
Mm-hmm.
fast flying them. It's good to practice because if you do hit him, like if you hit him out of the air, you can probably like grab him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So like doing these fairs is good for practice. I think this is like a good basic like skill to learn as a Sheik main. Is that fair? So also this is recorded, so I will post that, or I will post this and you'll be able to look back at that if you ever forget like
Okay. Yeah, I'm
the
taking
fair
notes
and
too.
stuff for sure. Got it. All right. Well, I'm gonna skip to the next game because I don't want to. It's already been 40 minutes, so
Okay.
let's get to the next game. See if anything changes. This time we find a grab. Mistech chase. I just won't comment on mistech chases because it's hard.
I don't see the stream.
Oh, do you not? My bad. Sorry. Thought I hit
There we
stream.
go. All good.
I was just gonna say that like I won't comment on the mistech chases too
Yeah,
much
yeah,
because
I
it's
know.
just
I
like
know how to
it's
fix that.
pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. So.
How'd that grab miss? My lord.
Oh
That
yeah,
one.
that was so close. Unfortunate. I think you can narrative shield this 100%. This
I kind of forget narrative shield is such a good option, which
oh,
is not good because it's
it
great.
it makes the matchup, dude. It's what makes
Yeah.
the matchup so hard because like we said before, but like the Falco up throw, like what makes the Sheik matchup so hard as in terms of Sheik Fox is because he gets big reward off his grab. So like shielding is really scary against Fox just because of that alone. But as Falco, like his grabs don't do anything to you. So like for him to punish you for shielding, he'd have to do like really solid shield pressure. So I think shielding in general is just really good for Falco or for Sheik against Falco, just because of the narrative shield and the fact that Falco can't really get much off his throws. So definitely think about practicing narrative shield more against Falco's aerials. I think you need to let him hit your shield too. I feel like a lot of these nairs are like preemptive rather than like seeing him hit your shield and then you nair. Like you jump out preemptive here, like there. You preemptively jump out.
Yeah.
So do it more as like a counter hit. Have you used Uncle Punch before? Like have you?
For narrow shield.
Yeah.
I should probably do it more. Yeah.
Do you know how or like do you know like how to practice it in terms of like how to
What
set
do
it
you
up?
mean?
Just like the event that you use in the like just like the way you
Isn't
practice
there
it.
just one like out of shield or something, or reversal training?
Reversal training, yeah, yeah. And then you can just uh you can just set Falco to do a downer, I'm pretty sure. So just go here and then auto shield option. Oh no, this is attack and
Yeah.
reversal, there you go. Um and then just you can do random aerial, but just dare, for example. And just practice doing those frame one nairs. Right. Just practice doing that. Getting that timing. Very important, because it goes back to that, like where Falco will be more scared to hit your shield, and that just conditions him more and opens up more options for you. So just think about more of those like basic Sheik tech. Like it's super good to polish those, like the fair, like the auto cancel fairs and like narrative shield. Nice. Mm. I think this how you play this out of the corner is like a little knee jerk. Like I don't like the way dash in just
Yeah.
because he has you in the corner. He didn't really play it that well. He kind of gave you a lot of room, so you could have easily gone a side plat here. Let's see, like here he gives you all the room in the world. You could just go to side plat, then maybe go to top plat, um, or you can run up shield. Like you can't do like a slow like wave dash back, wave dash or this or more so this range. Sorry, where you just wave dash in like. Because of the space he gave you, um, I guess I'll get into threat ranges a little bit, but I think it's after this, right? Is this Reave Edition?
Yeah.
Okay. So the spacing where he dared in was actually not too good for him. So I'm trying to. So here, if he dares at you, he can't catch you if you're like right here. Like his dare is gonna end up like right here.
Yeah. Which is
So
great for me.
yeah, it's pretty good for you. So don't panic here, I would say, and like you can hold your shield, or you can just like even intercept the downer with an up tilt. Um, so I guess those are the options you could do to beat out this there. But Yeah, the way that Shin just wasn't really accomplishing anything. It's kind of like a waste of movement, I guess.
Yeah.
Wasting your frames for doing something that doesn't really didn't really benefit you at all there. So that's
It puts
another.
me in danger too.
Yeah, this is just another case of like how we talked about like um what was it? Fuck, I had the thought on my mind. Oh, like panicking. Like you just kind of panic here in the corner, and you just gotta chill out more. Yeah. Nice. Oh, okay. I like how you approached here. It was really nice. Jumped over the laser, and then you got your stage. And then here, like,
I take it away.
yeah, you take it away. What I was gonna say was like, you could do that fair we were talking about, right? Like, cause of the laser he did. Like, here you jump up, and you jump up again, and like fair in this range right here, and maybe you would have hit him, right?
Yeah.
So that's something you could do there instead of just giving up. Because as soon as you roll here, you give Falco like, oh fuck, like Falco's gonna shoot more lasers now because you just roll and you give him all this space.
Yeah.
So you wanna, I guess, be more, I guess, willing to attack Falco when you get that stage control. Because you just gave it back to him here. Let's see what happens now. Now we're back here, right? We're back at that like awkward side plat range that we don't know how to play too well yet. And now he just got you in the corner. Nice patience. It's hard.
I get hit by that again. I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with. Ah.
It was just bad.
I
Yeah.
think I think when you feel like you're too far to get the tech chase, just think about doing that fair we're talking about, that fair on shield. Here.
Yeah.
Just space fair. Good up tilt. Unfortunate. Mm, I think you could probably just roll here instead of. I feel like you just keep jumping at a shield preemptively.
Yeah.
And here, I don't even think you can narrow shield just because it's pretty fast, and I think you shield it pretty late. Yeah. So
Way too late. Yeah.
yeah, you might be able to nair here, but like we haven't really seen you do it much yet. Like, so I would just roll away. You don't gotta deal with this. Don't try to jump out on Falco. Once he's here, like he's ready to punish you for jumping out of shield. So just roll out more. It's gonna put you in a worse spot, but it's better than getting hit here.
Definitely.
You jump out of shield again. Yeah, sometimes you gotta roll. It is what it is, but if you keep jumping out, then Falco's just gonna own you for it.
Yeah. I see that.
Unless he like aerials your shield, and then you can like nair him out. But yeah, when he's spacing, you gotta be careful. Nice try on the fair. It's a good try. Good try on the nair too. Good try. Another good try. Oh,
What do
here.
I don't know what I'm doing today.
Yeah. Looks like you just missed up a lot of tech chases. It's kind of unfortunate. You haven't really got like any meaningful hits yet. You get these tech chases, but you missed like the juicy part. Okay, good nair there, holding center. Ah.
Yeah, and just pretty preemptive on the platform, I think, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I agree. Just on the first tempo, right? As soon as you saw him, you try to hit him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm good."
Yeah, I go on first tempo way too often.
Wait a little bit, like make him scared. It's important because playing on the platforms is a mix-up. It's not always just like a, oh, this happens every time he's on the platform, right? Like you can mix your timing up really hard, and
Oh yeah.
it can mess up your opponent's timing. So it's important to think about that a little more rather than just always running off the platform. I call that one of my friends call that first beat gamer. You don't want to be a first beat gamer.
Yeah.
Wyatt, yes, this is a hype set.
Good roll. Ah, dash attack him. Like, oh no, dude.
Yeah, I just give up the
Yeah.
him in the corner. Yeah.
It's like you think Sheik is worse than she actually is. Like she could at least do something about this, right?
Yeah, that's crazy that I don't do anything there.
Yeah.
He's like so scared. He's fucking
He's like,
laser dog away. He's
yeah,
down
he's
smash.
like, yeah,
I
right.
do
He's like,
nothing.
he's scrambling because he's in the corner, and you're like,
He's scared. I just, oh, well, you can leave. It's fine.
it's like, oh, you got it, dude. Like you can have this stage. It's all good. And he's like, oh, nice, like nice. Now he's here, and then you mess up. It's like, ah, you gotta take advantage of what's given to you. Nice.
It's so funny how many times that actually works, and I only do it like twice, and both times it worked.
You did that way dash back grab again, which is really good. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that more. Actually, Intensity was the one who kind of told me about that. Because I usually try to just punish out of shield on aerials, but I think actually mixing in, like, just making them with it is a lot
Yeah,
better.
it's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, this is just unfortunate. I don't even know what happened to Stock. You had this grab. Good rollout. Ah, okay. Um, what can you do here? I think you can probably just shield this
Yeah, I
on
think I could do a
reaction.
lot of
Like
things.
you can up tilt it as well, or maybe
Yeah,
not.
definitely. I think
I
so. It
think
would be
maybe
tricky.
maybe if he was right above you, you can up tilt. But I think you could just shield this, or even crouch cancel this. Um, but I don't think you should just charge needles in center because it's just too slow.
Yeah.
And even if you cancel it, like you're gonna get hit for doing that. So when he's on side plat, think more about like what he's gonna do off of it. Um, if he's gonna just aerial at you, if he's gonna sit on it, he's gonna just land. But yeah, you could crouch cancel that or shield that easily.
Oof. Good by him.
Oh man, I think yeah, you're just like panicking a lot when you're in the corner. In general, I think you like panic a lot
Oh, yeah.
more than you should, and you kind of like shy away from just like doing things. You kind of just give up center a lot. You give up stage. Yeah, I like this. I like you sat on the respawn plat. It's good to get your breath in and stuff. How did this happen? Ah, that time you mixed up your timing a little bit on the platform, so that's good. You waited a little bit, a little harder for him to deal with. Nice back here. Again, I think you can be faster here when you do these jumps in the center. Like I think you should be fastballing a lot quicker. Fastball back here. But that was good. You can get a grab here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do eventually, but
I just mean after this back here, like you can probably just convert a raw like just dash grab.
yeah.
But overall you played this pretty good. That was good full hub. Yeah, you just missed your up here. I was thinking about if you could do anything else there, but needle, nice try. Nice. This is tough.
Oof.
All right. I wanna just look at like one plup game
Okay.
just to see if we can just see what goes differently. I want to see him play like a bad Falco though, or just like a random Falco. All right, we'll just Okay, let's watch this. Not that Albert's bad, but oh no, here we go. There we go. There's this one.
Thing, man. When I see breaks right here. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Straight into DreamHack Atlanta and breaks right here.
Okay.
Wait.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
breaks
that was
is
really
the Falco.
good.
Okay,
Yeah,
had to align myself. I was like, all right.
Do you see how he's already like establishing
go.
like some
Straight
sort
into
of like
DreamHack
pressure?
Atlanta.
Like
And
he's
breaks right
that
here.
time he
Wait.
just parachute the laser,
Yeah,
but
breaks
like
is the
run up
Falco. Okay.
back
Yeah.
here, like
Had to align
Yeah.
myself.
run
I
up
was like, all right.
run up
He's on the
shield.
left side. Falco's on the bottom left. We
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, Plup ain't playing
But he's
no
like
games
trying
until
to
10 a.m.
make
'cause
Falco
sometimes
feel
you see the
scared.
top players, they like to play random characters. You know, they don't want to like, you know.
Let's look at. I want to see.
Yeah,
I want to see
here we
more
go.
Burn
interaction.
themselves
Like tech them. Recognize that.
no games.
You know, it's really interesting. When
Chilling in
Plup
the
got
corner.
That, recognize that breaks kind of like teched in place right near the right platform. God, that was disgusting.
That was amazing. Oh my.
What the heck?
Curse commentary. But yeah, already, do you see just how much faster like Plup looks, and like he's just getting close to Falco, like not really scared of.
Yeah, he's playing
him.
very close to Falco.
Because just at this percent, like Falco can't really combo you. Like you would have to get like a raw shine. He can't dare shine you. He can't near shine you. So it's kind of hard for Falco to play at this percent, honestly. It's pretty hard for you too, but like you have more like I guess safe aerials that you can do,
Yeah,
and like
that would
more
be
like
the advantage.
more like direct reward with like grabs and stuff, right? And he finds it. But just like yeah, this back air, he's like in case Falco jumps out, he's ready for it. He's just always he's establishing something, which is important. Run up, dash from that back air. He almost got it, but the idea is there. Now he's like up next to Falco. Shield, perfect narrow shield. That time he missed it, but just how close he's playing the Falco is what you want to look at here. This time we're on side plat. He's needling. You see Falco, he saw Falco gave it to him. He kind of just like backed up, and then Plup was like, okay, you're gonna give me the center. I'm gonna go up, and then boom. Look at the pressure he establishes off of that side plat. This is all off being side plat here, right?
Yeah.
He's side plat here. He's like, okay, I'm side plat. He gives it up. He's like, okay, fair. Like, you see how even though like it's not a combo, like he sees Falco in the corner, and he does like a fair up tilt, and he's just pressuring Falco really hard in the corner. He's just poking at him. That dash attack we were talking about. See how he went right under the
Just
laser.
call him out.
Calls him out. Simple combo, very nice. Wow, that was godlike. That was super good. But do you see how like Falco being in the corner against Sheik? It's like pretty
Scary
scary
for
for Falco, right? Yeah, you want to take advantage of that a little more. And obviously he's Plup, so he's just gonna fucking kill him. But
Right. But I do see what you mean.
again, like he's on side plat, Falco's in corner, shield drop back here. Like what is Falco gonna do about this? It's so hard for Falco to deal with this. And he gets the grab off that. See, that's kind of like the risk reward for Sheik is pretty good at this percent, right? He finds that shield drop back here, boom, grab. He's got to grab. Oh my god, transformations. He's kind of just like swatting at Falco, right?
Yeah,
He's kind of just like
hitboxes out there.
And it's a lot different from what we saw you do, right? Where you were kind of just like backing up, giving him all the space in the world to laser. Like here,
He
like
doesn't even have to deal with it. He
Yeah.
really has not had to deal with lasers at
he
all.
hasn't had to deal with lasers in any spot where like Falco had time to laser, like where Plup was on side plat and he's like, okay, I'm gonna laser on the other side plat. Plup immediately was like, okay, he gave me center, I'm going center. Okay, now I'm poking at him, now I'm swatting him off stage. Got him in the corner, I'm gonna keep pressuring him, right? Just having that I guess game plan of
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
mhm. Okay, well, if you have any other questions you want to talk
Yeah,
about,
I
or
think
like
you nailed it, like with what I was looking for. So that was great. Thanks.
awesome. If you have any other questions about the lesson, you can 100% message me. I'll give you the I'll answer to the best of my abilities. And then
Cool.
if you have any like Sheik specific questions, definitely hit up like our players in SoCal. But yeah, that was awesome. Thanks for
Sweet.
you gave great input.
Yes. Where do I find your